Hey now, it's JK with you here, and in this video I want to share with you the mission that I'm on to use 100% free traffic to jack an 8-figure software launch, and how you can get invited to both join me. If you just want to watch from the couch, that's fine, but if you want to participate, you want to get your hand on some commissions, recurring commissions from a very sticky new software that's going to be coming, then please watch this video. This is going to be a full breakdown of my bonus that I'm offering, which is it's actually longer than a month. I was going to say it's a month long, but it's actually longer than a month, a full workshop where we're going to go and do a affiliate launch jack for an 8-figure software launch that's coming up in a couple of months. Now, I say that lightly, right? It's coming up in a couple of months. Why would I start doing the work now? Well, it comes down to a couple things. Number one, there's going to be a ton of traffic. I'm talking about millions of visitors are going to be floating all over the place based on the size of this launch. You're going to see massive affiliates, guru level affiliates, mailing their giant email lists about this. There's going to be a lot of search on Google, a lot of search on YouTube. There's going to be a lot of search in lots of places. And one thing that I was already planning to jump onto this launch anyway, but I was taking a look at Traffic Generator 2, which is this free traffic software that I am just going crazy over. I've never promoted it before. This is actually one of the newest versions. Actually, well, it's the second version, but there's been a lot of iterations of this along the way. And over the years, Demetrius, who has put this together, there is so much success stories from people using this software. And I want to talk to you a little bit about how it works and how I'm going to use it in this affiliate launch jack of that 8-figure software. So first of all, Stefan here, who I know well, he has used Traffic Wave. He can confirm that it's great. Ike Paz here as well, another affiliate that I know quite well, is getting daily traffic. He's getting sales, he's getting visitors to his business and turning into leads. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff outside of kind of the internet marketing user, which was just great to see, because I saw actually over here on the sales page, let me bring it up for you, Traffic Wave Generator over here, let me grab this. So Demetrius actually tracked this case study of Sarah, who is basically setting up a parenting blog, and she runs traffic through this software, and now she's generating $3,700 a month in commission, and she's getting over 2,000 visitors daily based on what this software does. Now let me bring you down here and show you this software is all about Pinterest. Okay, now Pinterest is actually the number 3 search engine in the world, all right, behind Google and YouTube, especially, sorry, not in the world, in North America, I should say. Specifically, it is really, really popular with US and Canadian audiences, with about 25% of the entire population in North America using Pinterest on a daily basis. Now, I actually did some research into Pinterest because it's not a big part of my toolbox, and I want to show you here what I found. It's actually here on this page where you're watching this video, unless you're watching it on YouTube. Also, take a look at these stats here, right? He's done about 5,000 campaigns, well, not Demetrius, but the users of Traffic Wave Generator have made about 5,000 campaigns. They've put together almost 500,000 pins, almost 150,000 engagements, and also take a look at this. Each pin created generates an average of $2.47 in revenue. There's so much buying traffic on Pinterest that I was just not aware of, so I cannot wait to get in here and start using this tool. Now, I was doing a little bit of research into Pinterest because I wanted to find out, I didn't just want to read the stats over on Demetrius's page. I wanted to actually go and do a little bit of digging myself, and here's what I found. This is actually a blog post from July 14th, so from this month, 2025, after the Q1 2025 results were assessed from Pinterest. Take a look at this. They're up 16% year over year growth. Now that's taking a look specifically at the stock price, but the big results paint a strong picture for the social media platform, with the number of users reaching an all-time high. So then I went and did some more research, and I wanted to see how much Pinterest users have grown over the last 10 years. And you can see here, it is absolutely monumental. There was a little bit of a drop off there at kind of at the end of the COVID lockdown time, right? But after that, it's now gone on and set new all-time highs for monthly active users. And it is the number 3 search engine in North America behind Google and YouTube. And why are people using it, right? It's not the first platform that comes to mind when you think about major social media, but I think I've really missed a couple of big opportunities because, like I said, now it's used by more than 25% of the population in North America. And it's a really important social commerce area for 1 in 3 young Americans. And another crazy statistic I found out is that the average order value for someone buying from Pinterest is over $200. So these are not like freebie seekers. Well, obviously, I mean, if you want to build up a list of freebie seekers, you can do that on Pinterest too, but there's a lot of revenue in these users. There's a lot of liquidity inside of the Pinterest platform, and I'm really excited to tap into it with this 8-figure product launch that I'm looking to jump onto the back of through an affiliate launch jack. So I'm going to be using the Traffic Wave Generator 2 to create my entire Pinterest stream of traffic that's going to be directed at this product launch. Now, I'm not going to give any details on the product launch. I don't want any extra competition for one thing, but this is just going to be for inner members of my workshop that I'm putting together. So let me bring you down here. Again, you can scroll down on this page. If you're watching on YouTube, click the link in the description. You can come right over here to this page. And this is my 8-figure workshop that I'm going to take you through as part of my longer than 1 month, right? I was going to say month long, but it's longer than a month bonus, and here's everything that's included. The first thing we're going to do is I want to show you why this particular launch fits all the criteria that I would want for a really good launch jack. Now, based on everything that I look at and assess, this is the best opportunity for doing a big launch jack this year. I don't see anything on the calendar that's going to outperform this. There's going to be millions of visitors searching around for this. You're going to have so many affiliates mailing their email list. There's just going to be a ton of traffic. Now, it's great to go and make sales because the product that I'm looking to go and sell with this launch jack pays out recurring commissions, and the team that has made this software already has a history. They've actually created a $1 billion valuation previous software, which is still up and running right now today. So they do have a track record of success. That company's also paid out tens of millions of dollars already in affiliate commissions. So they have a stellar reputation in paying out affiliates, and the stickiness is unbelievable. People picked up that previous software and they were members for years and years and years. And the affiliates who referred those first initial sales when that product first came out, they were getting paid those recurring commissions for years and years and years. So this is the best possible time to do a launch jack, and this is the best possible product to do a launch jack for, something that gets you recurring commissions. And on top of all of that as well, this is also one of the best teams to go and host any sort of affiliate program where it's going to get you paid regularly, because you want someone that you can trust. You want a brand and reputation that you can trust, and you want a history of them paying out affiliates on time. And this has everything bundled up in one, on top of the fact that it's going to be the biggest launch of the year. So I want to go in and walk you through all the little things that I look for and why this particular launch is so significant and why I want to jump on that. So that's kind of the first thing that we're going to look at in this workshop. Then after that, we're going to go and set up that Pinterest traffic engine. I'm going to go and customize the software, the traffic wave generator software. I'm going to set up all the pins. We're going to leverage AI as much as we can. We're going to lean really heavily into that, and we're going to make sure that that's included. And let me show you something really cool over here with the actual traffic wave generator. When I'm doing this, let me move down here. I am going to be using the Pro version. Now, the big reason for this is for all the additional templates. So I get 20 image and 20 video templates compared to 10 and 10. I can also do 30-day scheduling. Really, really important. Those of you who've been on workshops with me before where we focus on free traffic, I talk so much about the fact that you don't want to be doing this day to day. You want to just build it up, schedule it, build another block and schedule it, build another block and schedule it. And if you can get into that habit, basically you can have like really, heavy content creation day, but that one day can last you like a week or more because all the content is just being drip fed out to your platform. So the 30-day scheduling I think is really, really important. So if you want to join me for this workshop and go through all these bonuses, you also have to go and get the Pro license. I'm putting a lot of effort into delivering this bonus over more than a month. And I think it would really, really help out if you guys went and picked up the Pro license for $37 to make sure that you can actually follow along specifically with what I'm doing on Pinterest. And of course, you can also follow along with all the other stuff I'm doing too. So the Pinterest traffic engine, follow along with what I'm doing, but I'm going to be using the Pro version. I want you to go and grab that version. So this whole 8-figure launch, the behind the scenes, everything included here in the bonuses is only going to be given to you if you decide to join me with the Pro version of Traffic Wave Generator. So do keep that in mind when you head over to the page. This is only applicable for the Pro version. Now, bonus number 3 is going to be the Traffic Blacklist. So on top of doing all that cool Pinterest stuff, which I can't wait to get into, that's going to be so much fun. I love getting into a new platform and trying out new stuff. Like, I'm a super nerd. Those of you who have been through these workshops know I go super deep into this stuff. I'm going to report back everything that I like and that I don't like and things that could be tweaked and fixed and built upon. But also on top of that, we're also going to look at some other traffic sources. So specifically, all this, of course, is going to be free traffic, but I'm going to reveal basically a blacklist I have, which is a private stack of free traffic sources that most affiliates just either don't think about or don't really consider at all. And some of them are kind of weird, I'm not going to lie, but they definitely work because they're built on emotion. They're built on where people go to find answers. They're built on what people look for when they're considering buying a product like this. And especially when people are comparison shopping, it's a great opportunity to make sure that we leverage it heavily in some sort of a launch jack. Bonus number 4 is going to be my stealthy follow-up. Part of what I'm doing here is not just about sales, it's about getting people onto a list. Once we get them on a list, we can do some follow-up. We can drive them back into that offer that we're promoting as part of that launch jack, but then we can also sell other things to them later. So I'm going to show you some really cool stealthy follow-up and how to pitch without pitching so we don't sound like a salesperson. I'm going to show you some really cool little things that we can do there. And then bonus number 5 is the evergreen blueprint. So not only am I going to show you what I'm doing over the shoulder, I really want to give you this as a blueprint that you can take and apply to other launch jacks in other niches, because you don't have to do a launch jack in the internet marketing space. You can do this in any niche that you want. There's always new products that are coming out, and I guarantee you that some of the lessons that you're going to learn here, if you can monetize those products that are in those other niches that are being launched, as long as you can get some kind of commission or payout, the strategies you're going to learn here inside the 8-figure launch jacking workshop are going to help you so much. So if you want to join me, there's a couple things you need to know. Number 1, the timer that's on this page is real. I don't know when the actual sales is going to end. There's a discount right now for Traffic Wave Generator. It's going to be $47. You can get it now for $37. I'm not sure exactly when this ends, but my actual workshop is going to be starting very soon. Okay, so July 28th, that's kind of like when we're getting started. Where that's kind of like our little pre-launch start of kind of like getting everything put together and welcoming you into the community and all that kind of stuff. But the real nitty-gritty work is going to start when this countdown timer expires and nobody else is coming in after that, right? I don't want to be catching people up. I've made that mistake a few times. I'm not doing it again. When this timer ends, when it's done, if this is at 0, you can't get in the doors. It's going to be over with, all right? So make sure that you act before this counts down, because this is a real timer. And the other thing is, to make sure that you get access to everything, go ahead and grab the Pro license for Traffic Wave Generator 2, okay? If you get the basic license, you can still use the tool. Obviously, it's still going to be helpful for you to go and get free traffic from Pinterest. But if you want to get the bonus here, where I've talked about everything inside of this workshop, everything included inside of all these bonuses, all that good stuff along the way, if you want to get that, it's only going to be delivered with the Pro license. So make sure that you pick that up. Can't wait to dive into this tool. I can't believe how successful people have been with getting free traffic from this tool. I've kind of slept on it for the past couple of years because, you know, software and free traffic is not really sort of my thing, but with so much success in so many different niches, so much traffic available, and with how big Pinterest is becoming, I see a real opportunity here. And this couldn't have lined up any better than to come in perfectly when we're looking at doing this 8-figure launch jack. So the stars have aligned. It's a sign from the universe. I wanted to bring you guys on board with me. For those of you who jump in, we're going to give you so many aha moments along the way. So much stuff I haven't even mentioned because I don't want to overwhelm you. This is the main thing we're covering for the full month, this 8-figure workshop, but there's a whole bunch of other goodies coming along the way too. You're going to love it. 1 month inside this community, a full launch jack, 8 figures, the biggest launch of the years, tons of recurring commissions. That's the key thing, guys, recurring commissions. Can't wait to have you in there. See you soon.